Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar News channel, your trusted place for all things related to the Iraqi currency reset and revaluation updates. Let me ask you something that might just shake your day. What if today is the day the dinar RV you've been waiting for finally takes a major leap forward? What if I told you that at exactly 5 p.m. today, something historic is unfolding right in front of our eyes? That's right, according to reliable market insiders and financial chatter heating up across currency exchange forums and financial centers. Wells Fargo is reportedly making a bold move regarding the Iraqi dinar exchange rate. People are buzzing, redemption centers are reportedly standing by, and the dinar community is holding its breath. Could this be the moment we've all been hoping for? Stay tuned because what we're about to break down today may very well be the tipping point in the dinar story. Paragraph 2, Wells Fargo makes the move. So, what exactly is this big move Wells Fargo is making? According to what's coming in hot from multiple financial circles, Wells Fargo is preparing to reveal a new screen rate for the Iraqi dinar, and it's rumored to happen as early as 5 p.m. today. While these types of updates are always wrapped in speculation, this one has gained serious momentum. Unlike past rumors that fizzled, today's intel winds up with major steps already taken by Iraq to clean up its financial system. It's not just about hope, it's about timing, infrastructure, and intent. The buzz is that Wells Fargo's internal systems have already received rate update signals and are now prepping for wider visibility on certain exchange platforms. This could mean we're just moments away from seeing the official revaluation rate not just behind closed doors, but up front on screen, ready for real transactions. This would mark a major shift in the dinar's international position. Paragraph 3. Why this is different. Now you might be asking, haven't we heard this kind of excitement before? Yes. But here's what's different this time around. Over the past few months, Iraq's government, along with the central bank, has pushed aggressive reforms aimed directly at removing the black market and stabilizing the official exchange rate. We've seen policy changes, digital payment system improvements, stricter rules on dollar movement, and more banking accountability. The foundation is no longer shaky. Add to this Iraq's growing foreign reserves and their continued push to join the global financial system, and you get a perfect environment for a true, legitimate revaluation. And with a major bank like Wells Fargo preparing for a rate update, this no longer feels like a dream. This feels like a plan being executed. The pieces are fitting together and more financial institutions may follow their lead if this goes live today. Paragraph 4, Redemption centers on standby. One of the key signs that something serious might happen soon is the chatter coming from currency redemption center. These are not ordinary currency exchange booths. They are secure facilities trained and authorized to handle high-level currency exchanges, including for international revaluations. The reports indicate that several of these centers in the U.S. and other countries have been placed on active standby, meaning staff are ready, rates are being updated internally, and procedures are being reviewed. The fact that this movement is happening in tandem with Wells Fargo's reported update is not a coincidence. It points to coordination and readiness. For months, these centers have been running simulations, testing procedures, and now it looks like it might finally be go time. And if that's the case, Iraqi dinar holders could soon see the value of their currency jump into an international spotlight, possibly with an official rate that surprises even the skeptic. Paragraph 5, What revaluation really means. Let's break down what a dinar RV, or revaluation, really means, because there's still a lot of confusion. A revaluation is not just a government statement or a rumor. It's a coordinated monetary shift where a country officially increases the value of its currency relative to others, especially the US dollar. For Iraq, this could mean a transition from the current controlled rate of about 1,300 IQD per dollar to something dramatically higher, potentially even closer to 1 IQD. This revaluation would reflect Iraq's oil wealth, its improved economic conditions, and the elimination of black market influence. It's not just about making dinar holders wealthy, It's about resetting Iraq's place on the global economic map. And when major players like Wells Fargo take public action, it signals something big is moving behind the scenes. Paragraph 6. The role of the black market. For years, the biggest enemy of the Iraqi dinar's progress has been the underground black market. This alternative rate system created confusion, corrupted pricing, and pulled billions out of the legitimate economy. It allowed outside actors like Iran to profit by selling US dollars under the table. But recently, the Iraqi government has made big moves to shut that door. By enforcing tighter rules, increasing surveillance, and simplifying access to official channels, the black market is now shrinking. This is a game changer, because once the black market rate weakens and people trust the official exchange rate, the central bank can move more freely, and in revaluation, it becomes not only possible, but sustainable. Wells Fargo's timing coincides with these developments, which may be a sign that the global system is recognizing Iraq's readiness for a currency transformation. Paragraph 7. Domestic impact of RV. A lot of people think this is just about international recognition or elite banking moves. But let's not forget the real, on-the-ground impact. If the dinar's value is raised officially and internationally, Iraqi citizens benefit directly. Imagine families being able to buy medicine, food, school supplies, or pay rent, all with a stronger currency. The cost of living could drop as imports become more affordable. Small businesses could plan their pricing and hiring with confidence. Government projects could see a financial boost, bringing better infrastructure and jobs. The RV is not just about profits, it's about economic fairness, restoring value to a nation's people and making the system work for everyone, not just the rich or politically connected. Paragraph 8. International confidence rising. This move also sends a huge signal to the rest of the world. When a country's currency is stable, reliable, and backed by real policy, not corruption or manipulation, international investors take note. Iraq has been rebuilding its trust globally, step by step, and this RV could be the final confirmation that the country is ready for full participation in international markets. New trade deals could open, businesses might enter the Iraqi market, and global financial organizations could strengthen ties. The world has been watching, waiting, and wondering, can Iraq really do it? If Wells Fargo's rumored rate post today goes live, it will be a loud and clear yes. Paragraph 9. Digital systems, global integration. In the background of all this currency action is a technological transformation, happening quietly but steadily. Iraq has modernized many aspects of its financial system, from linking banks to international systems, to increasing transparency in money transfers and promoting digital payments. The central bank is laying the groundwork for global acceptance. These upgrades make it easier for banks like Wells Fargo to operate with the dinar, and for redemption centers to confirm transactions accurately. These aren't just cosmetic changes, they're the foundation of a real, modern financial infrastructure that could support a higher exchange rate long-term. That's when Wells Fargo is expected to finalize their internal rate updates and potentially make them public. If this happens, it would likely appear on screens at authorized redemption centers, and possibly even begin rolling out to bank tellers and financial advisors. This could lead to select appointments being opened for currency holders, especially those who have been waiting patiently for this moment. The RV may not happen with fireworks or a big TV announcement, but it may begin quietly, with a single rate update that turns speculation into reality. And that's exactly what today could bring. Paragraph 11. Stronger dinar, stronger nation. What many people don't realize is that a strong dinar is about more than just financial gain. It's a matter of national pride. For years, Iraq has been working to clean up its economy, fight corruption, and rebuild its global reputation. A revalued dinar would not just bring prosperity, it would symbolize Iraq's return to strength and stability. It would show the world that Iraq is not a fragile post-war economy, but a sovereign, resource-rich nation that's capable of managing its own currency and future. This psychological boost matters because it inspires confidence not just globally, but within the hearts of every Iraqi citizen. Paragraph 12. What you should do now, if you're holding dinar or considering getting involved. This is a critical moment to stay informed, but don't act on hype. Watch the official signs, check Wells Fargo's announcements, stay alert to redemption center updates, and look out for confirmed screen rate changes. This isn't a time to panic or rush, it's a time to prepare, plan, and observe. The process of an RV may not be a one-day event, it could be gradual, but today might be the spark that starts the fire, and if Wells Fargo confirms the new rate at 5 p.m., we may be entering a brand new chapter for the Iraqi dinar. Paragraph 13. Caution, hope, together. Let's be clear. While today's developments are exciting, it's important to stay grounded. Currency revaluations are complex. They involve geopolitical relationships, international banking systems, and legal processes. Not every rumor becomes reality, however, the alignment of reform inside Iraq, plus Wells Fargo's apparent movement, is too coordinated to ignore. Even cautious experts are beginning to acknowledge that this is unlike past situations. It's okay to be hopeful, just keep your eyes open and your expectations realistic. A breakthrough is possible, but it's the preparation and knowledge that will help you navigate it wisely. Paragraph 14. Final thoughts and what comes next. To wrap it all up, today might be one of the biggest days in the history of the Iraqi dinar. Wells Fargo's reported actions could confirm that the RV is not just a theory anymore, but a financial event in motion. Whether it happens in a flash or in phases, the signs are pointing toward forward movement. Iraq has done the work, the systems are ready, and now the eyes of the world are watching to see what happens next. So stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, stay hopeful, because the dream that once felt far away may now be just hours from becoming reality. We'll continue to bring you the latest right here on Iraqi Dinar News. See you in the next update.